Hi everyone and welcome back to Retrobate. In today's episode we're going to be looking at the Commodore classics. And guys, it's been quite a while since we've had an Amiga game. Today's game is possibly one of the best Amiga games I ever played as a kid. It was released by Sensible Software in 1993 and it won the Game of the Year for that year. Of course, that game is this, guys. Cannon Fodder. This game is developed by Sensible Software and published by Virgin Interactive. It was released on a whole plethora of different platforms, but of course, where I remember it from is on the Amiga. So, what was the game about? Well, of course, there was a lot of controversy when it first came out because of the use of the poppy, which didn't go down too well in the Daily Star. There was a lot of complaints about it. However, all this seemed to do was make the game even more popular and give it free advertising, which probably put the word out more than ever for it. You might realise that when you play the game, you can be players like Stoo, who was, of course, Stoo Cambridge, who was, I think, the graphic designer for the game. Of course, when you're going through the game, you try and keep the soldiers that you've got so you can get them through the ranks. And you know, you genuinely do feel a little bit sad, or I used to when I used to lose one of these guys. Yeah. So other things to mention. The game engine was based on the Sensible Soccer, of course, as you can tell by the size of the sprites, etc. It's a mouse-only game, or should be played mouse-only. I've certainly never played it on a joystick. I found it a lot harder to play on the consoles due to normally having a controller rather than a mouse. So for me, the definitive version is the Amiga version. So, enough waffle. Let's have a look at what the game looks like. Guys, as you can see, that game has lost absolutely none of its charm. It's still just as good, so addictive, so much fun. The music is awesome. Oh, this is such a nostalgia hit for me. I remember when I first got this game, I remember first playing it around my friend, a guy called Philly Roth. I was playing it around his house. And from that first time I played it, yeah, absolutely loved it. The sequel, yeah, not quite as good, personally, I don't feel. But yeah, the original, guys, this is definitely a game. If you've got your Amiga, or possibly if you're going to be buying the A500 Mini, which is out in March, this is a game that you need to be playing on there. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed looking back with me on this Commodore classic, Cannon Fodder. Who would argue that that is an absolute classic on the Amiga? So for more content like this, 8-bit and 16-bit related, across the micros and the Amiga and a few of the consoles, please consider subscribing. And until next time, goodbye.